y'all, it's Tuesday, February 13th, 2024. Talk to me Tuesday on a Tuesday for a change. I'm Abby. I was trying to think of where to begin. And I think I'll show you some cute little things that I did last week. So, I'm not sure if I told you, but you can probably guess by the fabric. Back in September, after a week or so of school, my daughter was calling me. She's like, Mom, she's like, I need something to look forward to. She's like, you want to go on a trip? And I'm like, sure. So we're going in April when she is on, I'm sorry, this bothered me. When she's on school break, down to Florida. And so I made like little like card holders, I guess. Making little card holders. I see I've got to finish sewing that one. The inside. So I thought I would make one for everyone that's going. Put the little zipper on it. Just simple little thing. I had bought these. I was going to try to make a crossbody purse. So I had these. I had purchased these after Christmas. So I'm using some of those. And then after I made several of these, then I made matching, I don't know, for makeup or whatever they want to use them for. So I made several of these last week. Made little, what I wanted to ask was, since these are so little, I had to cut off part of the zipper, and I'm talking like maybe 6 or 8 inches. I'm wondering if there's a way to still use, if you can buy the little tiny part so that I can still use the little pieces I have left. If anybody's done any of that, if you don't mind letting me know. So I made a couple sets. She's taking Colin, her boyfriend. I'm taking a girlfriend that's never been before. I don't know if you know who that one is. That's mine. And so that's that. Then as I was cleaning last week, I found something that it's a book, obviously. I was trying to see if I had the pattern for it. Let me see if I can find it. The pattern's Book Nerd, and I'm sure you've seen it before. I've seen it in a couple shops. So this is for a sewing group that I belong to up in Arlington, which is the next town over. We sew up there once a month, and there's a bunch. I don't think there's 12 of us. I don't think there is. I don't know what's going to go on with that. Anyways, each of us, we're going to make a block, and then we are going to put a quilt together and give it to the library, and they can do with what they want, either if they want to use it as a fundraiser or whatever. So I decided I did like having the book. So I might make just a couple books for myself out of some of my favorite prints and just do a wall hanging. But that was given to us last year. And then it got kind of put to the wayside because we had received that lady's donation of 7 carloads of fabric. And so the little sewing group that I have up in Arlington is also part of the bigger guild that I'm the president of. And so we were going through and sorting through 7 carloads of fabric. We found over 18 plus finished tops, 25 like hundreds of blocks that we're going to be putting together for charity quilts and things like that. And then I think I showed you, maybe I didn't. I think maybe I did. I thought I was bad, but this woman had bolts of fabric. So I snagged this one I may have shown you this. And this is what I'm going to use for our raffle quilt for 2025. So, goodness, thought I was bad. The other project I worked on this weekend is we've been doing for several years lap quilts for the Cancer Center down in Bennington. And just recently they asked us if we would make something else for them because they were in need of something else. And they were called portal pillows. And it's for people that have portals in their shoulder area for chemotherapy. And when you get in a car, sometimes the seatbelt hits, and so they had shown us something called portal pillows. So this past weekend, I decided I was going to make a whole bunch of them, and I gave them to the Cancer Center yesterday, and they were all really happy with that. So, and I explained to them, I said, you know, my dad was diagnosed with a rare sarcoma and never got the chance to fight. He passed away within a month of being diagnosed. So, but this is my way of giving back to the people that help others going through cancer. So I'm more than happy to do this. And it's real simple to make. You just need 2 5x9 pieces of fabric, and then 3.5-inch Velcro each side. And so you have 2 sets of that for each one. So around it, stuff it. And I did have pillow stuffing still left over. So I made about a dozen of them on Sunday. Like I said, I took them down yesterday, and I let them know. I said, anytime you need any of that, just, you know, shoot me a text or an email, and I'd be happy to do that for them. So, then I said, I actually had nothing to do, nothing on my agenda today. The rest of the week, I got all kinds of appointments. So we didn't get any of the snow. It's a little cloudy out, but we didn't get any of the nor'easter, which I'm fine. I don't need it. So I'm downstairs trying to figure out what to do. And believe me, I've got plenty of projects. I've got plenty to do, but we'll see what's going to distract me today. I hope you guys have a great week, a crafty week. I'm hoping to sneak in some sewing in between all these appointments. And Mary's back. She's been gone for almost 2 weeks. So I suspect I will be moving back into her basement next week. We'll see what her husband thinks about that. Anyways, take care, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Bye.